Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to be checking in with the energy just to see where we are at right now in the collective. All right, where is your energy at? Star. So things are feeling a lot lighter, a lot more hopeful. I think that you've been through some sort of period of disappointment in your love life, or you're going through some healing, but not in the dramatic way that you have been in the past. This feels a lot lighter, a lot more like quiet healing. I think there's a version of you trying to come back to life again. I think you're becoming a lot more self-aware. I think you've grown wiser because of the things you've been through, and you've learned a lot. I think you've realized that healing isn't about forgetting, it's about learning how to carry that wisdom without carrying the pain that it caused you. So you're slowly becoming magnetic again. I think you've been through a long period of emotional exhaustion, and things are finally beginning to feel lighter and more hopeful for you. So that's good. Who is this person that was stuck in your energy, or that you were having a problem with? The King of Wands reversed. So this person was charming, they were passionate, they were magnetic, you were attracted to them, but I mean, they were emotionally inconsistent or unavailable. This person wanted attention and connection without fully giving themselves, emotionally, of course. So there was attraction here, but there was also ego and avoidance. So this person might have loved the chase more than the emotional connection or accountability or commitment. This person might have been in and out, hot and cold, very undecided, like what they wanted or what they needed in their life. This kind of feels like somebody who comes on strong, but then like disappears or ghosts, but then like pops up again unexpectedly. I think this person is struggling with emotional stability and feelings when things become a little too real. So what hurt this connection between you? The Two of Pentacles? So I mean, things were up in the air for far too long. I think timing was an issue. I think there was a lot of inconsistency, and maybe the emotional imbalance damaged this connection. Like one of you might have felt like you were constantly juggling or adjusting or waiting. And it became a lot, it became too much. Like the priorities were uneven or off balance. And maybe the timing wasn't quite right. Maybe one of you or both of you were not in the place to give to the connection what it needed to grow. But yeah, somebody was definitely juggling emotions, responsibilities, or even multiple options. So yeah, this connection never fully settled into emotional security. There's a feeling of almost, but not quite surrounding this. What else? Eight of Wands reversed. So the communication might have been stalled or blocked, or somebody didn't know how to come to you with what they were thinking and feeling. Like this person left a lot unsaid between you. I think they were dealing with their fears and pride and anxiety or confusion, and that created the silence. I think somebody waited for the perfect time to speak, either you or them, and missed the opportunity because they waited too long, or they didn't take a chance when they should have. So like maybe there was never a good time. Maybe too many things were left unsaid for too long, and there might have been like unsent messages, there might have been unread messages, I don't know. There might even been conversations that they replayed or you replay constantly in your head. I think the emotional tension built up instead of being released, honestly. So what do they secretly feel now? The Hermit. They've been reflecting deeply on this connection, to say the least. This person might have been tongue-tied or lost their words. I think the distance between you changed their perspective, or they intentionally distanced themselves to gain a new perspective. Even if this person acts detached, I think they're thinking about things a lot more than you know, okay? And they might now understand your value after losing access to you or not speaking in a long time. There's a lot of loneliness attached to this card, though. I think they're realizing that this connection is rare, very rare, and that they'll never find somebody that they've connected to like you. The Queen of Swords. So you're becoming emotionally smarter, okay? You're learning to stop romanticizing like the bare minimum effort that people give you. You're learning your worth. Your boundaries are becoming a lot stronger now. And you still have love in your heart, but you're not ignoring red flags just to keep, a connection alive. And I think this card shows emotional maturity. It shows somebody who is very sharp with their words. I think you've developed a lot through painful lessons, and you're becoming harder to manipulate emotionally. So now you're speaking your truth. You're not holding back anymore. If somebody doesn't like what you have to say or how you feel about a situation, I don't think you care as much as you once did. It's not as big of a deal to you what others think. Wheel of Fortune. So something's about to change. There's a major shift approaching you. I don't know if it's emotionally or if it's a new connection. I think your love life might be changing directions very soon. You could get some sort of unexpected communication or reconnection with this person, or they could just suddenly appear. This could also be new romantic opportunities becoming available to you, or entering your life suddenly when you least expect it. But yeah, this card feels destined. Like the universe is moving things behind the scenes that you're not aware of, okay? You might feel like something is happening, but you've not seen it yet. But I mean, what felt stuck is not going to stay stuck, okay? Things are about to take a turn. Things are going to change direction. And I think it's going to happen fairly soon. The wheel is about to turn. So, I mean, what is the overall outcome here or message for you? Judgment. So somebody is waking up emotionally. I think that that the truth of the situation can no longer be ignored, okay? And there's strong energy of reflection, realization, and emotional awakening. This reading feels like a turning point for either closure or reconciliation, like one or the other, okay? It's get in or get out. The connection definitely changed both of you permanently in many ways, okay? And I think the lesson here is about deciding, like, who deserves access to your heart and to your life overall moving forward. Like, what are you willing to accept and what are you not willing to accept? I think that's the lesson that you're learning here, or that you've learned. So, I mean, on the bottom of the deck, the Devil reverse. So yeah, you're no longer feeling tied to the bullshit that was once toxic and overcoming your mind and your heart. You're allowing things to feel more free, and maybe you're going with the flow. I mean, this reading is about how certain connections permanently alter the way we love, the way we trust, the way we see ourselves afterwards too. I think you realize that chemistry alone couldn't sustain the relationship. There's energy of delayed communication, emotional inconsistency, unspoken feelings, and I think somebody realized your value way too late. But I mean, it isn't hopeless. It feels transformative. It feels like the pain taught you discernment. It taught you emotional intelligence. It taught you self-worth. So I mean, it was meant to happen. I think this person didn't come into your life just to mess with you. I think it had a purpose. It had a divine purpose to guide you to a path of your own self-worth, your own self-love. I think this person might return with like a different level of awareness, just like you've become aware of things after the fact. But the bigger story here is about you evolving into someone who no longer settles for conflicted or confusing love and people who only give half. This connection definitely changed you. It changed this person as well. They're now realizing your worth after the fact. This love has not left either one of you. It's still in your heart. And I think they're thinking about you a lot more than you know. It wasn't just something casual. It was truly a divine connection that is still haunting them. It's still driving them crazy, okay? And I think this was a lesson that they were meant to learn. You were meant to learn. And I think this person is missing you in silence. This connection definitely triggered some sort of a spiritual awakening for both of you, okay? And you're finally facing the truth of the situation. If somebody isn't emotionally available, it's not as promising as somebody who gives 100%, right? So I mean, this connection definitely triggered a spiritual awakening. You guys are both facing your feelings, your emotions. You're now willing to admit things you weren't before, or they are now willing to admit things that they weren't in the past. With the Wheel of Fortune, the universe is definitely shifting this connection. They might even be watching you glow up, or the person who pulled away from you, I think they're reflecting hard. And the universe might bring them back into your life. But if they don't, they're definitely bringing new energy, okay? So yeah, even if the truth was not said out loud, it's very clear in this reading. They miss you in silence. This ending changed both of you. And they're having a realization that this never truly ended. The feelings never actually went away. And they're thinking about you a lot more than you know, okay? Yeah, so we're gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for joining. I hope this has helped, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.